and welcome to the class of geography. Here we are going to continue the series of stories soil. The first two parts mean the first part rocks and the second part weathering we have seen. Means the starting point from the beginning rocks, the parent rocks from where we find the soil. Okay. And the second process is whatever the process is involved for that for the making of for the formation of soil weathering we have seen. Now the third part important part means soil formation is going to be started from here from today only. Okay. So firstly you should know what is soil. As we all know that soil is a natural resource, important natural resource on which we cultivate food crops, agriculture crops, actually products. The top covering of the earth surface, as you can see here, this is the top covering. On the layers are there, a thin layer of soil on the earth surface, on earth crust basically. Thickness of the soil is not more than only 1 to 3 meters, not more than this. As it is, it provides the organic and mineral matters for the growth of the plants, and its importance for the soil lies in its fertility. The importance is there. If the soil is fertile, then food production will be increased, and if the soil is not fertile, means it's a barren land, then the population will not settle there. That means if the fertility of the soil will be good, then production of the agriculture product will be higher or good, then it attracts the population also. If it is a barren land, so the production of food crops will not be there, that's why it distracts the population. And depends upon the soil condition, means fertility of the soil. Okay, and beyond this 1 to 3 meters, it is not good nutrients and minerals are not there for the growth of the plants. So it is just up to this layer, 1 to 3 meters. Minerals are there and the organic matters are there which are good for the growth of plants. So exact scene what we are talking about, a layer, a thin layer of soil on the earth crust, and how it formed, the formation. As we all know, beginning is there from the rock. Okay, just remind that one, formation of rocks. Due to the weathering these rocks and erosion, very slow process, as these are the rocks, the parent one. Okay, through the weathering and erosion these are transformed, and it takes millions of years, okay, thousands of years, then it's from the particles will be there fragmented through the weathering, and it's coming down on the earth crust and collecting here on inner layers. Okay, means large rock is fragmented and through the process of weathering and erosion is coming down on the earth crust to collect as a sediment. The finer particles are coming to collect, and in this finer particles humus added. Humus added means plants and animals, remains of the plants and animals are going to add here, and that increase the fertility of the soil, to increase the fertility of the soil. Okay, this is all about the story. Starting from the rock fragmented, then through the weathering it is coming and erosion is coming on the earth crust in a layered form, and then humus are added to increase the fertility. Humus means plants, remains of the plants and animals are going to be mingled in the soil to increase the fertility of the soil. On that one, it depends the agriculture product. If it is a fertile soil, then the production will be according to that one, and depend upon the rock materials from which parent rock it is going to be layered here on the earth surface. Okay. So factors which are responsible for the formation of rocks, very important. Okay, it's coming from the beginning, parent rocks, from where it is coming, means if it's a black igneous rocks, whether it's a igneous rock, metamorphic rock or a Sedimentary rock. Fragments are coming from the igneous rocks. So, it is through the weathering and erosion it is coming to spread here and agglomerate on the earth's surface. So, the property of this one soil will be the same as the parent rock. Are you getting? The property will be same as these are the fragment of these particle of this one. The same property will be there. It's a part of this one. That's why. Okay, as taken an example of red soil, if the fragment of this of red soil, red rocks, then the fragment soil will be of red soil. The same property will be there. If black rock will be there and it is soil is coming from this black rock, so black soil will be there and it is good for cotton cultivation. If the parent rock is this or this, depend upon the parent rock, the same property will be there of the soil also. Okay, coming to the relief features. If the terrain is a steep one, so through the weathering it is not going to assemble here, it is going to assemble at this place. So, the fertility of this area will not be as good as the fertility of this area, as it is coming to agglomerate here. It is not coming, it is a steep slope, so it is not going to agglomerate at this place. At a little pieces, it will be in the little pieces, but it is agglomerated here in a large number. So, the fertility will be good here in comparison to this one, depend upon the reliefs. Okay, climatic condition. If the climatic condition is too harsh, whether it's too cold or too hot, so the vegetation cover of this one area will not too good. If the climatic condition is favorable, means moderate temperature and moderate pressure will be there, rainfall, precipitation will be there, so the forest cover will be good here. So, the plant coverage will be there, that is why it will attract the soil coverage also, and it will mingle in the soil also to make it fertile. Okay, depend upon the climatic condition also. Now, plants and animal organisms, if it will added in this layer of soil, that means it will be fertile, otherwise it will not be too fertile. Are you getting? We also involved in the soil formation, as we are just through the mining and quarrying, we are just creating or fragmenting the rock pieces. Depend upon that one also, the layer of the rocks, means the layer of the soil depends upon this also. Okay, and time is very important, as the newly formed soil has the same property as the parent rock has. Okay, but with the passage of time, organism means humus are added in that one, so the fertility can be increased or decreased also. Okay, if it is being used for a long period for the same activity, means for the agriculture, so the fertility of that one soil will be decreased, but with the time, if remains of the plants and animals are going to be added in the same soil, that means it is going to increase, the fertility of this soil will be increased. Are you getting? So, time is also an important factor. So, these are the factors which are responsible for the soil formation, and you can see here organism, topography means terrain, relief features, climatic condition, whatever the climatic condition depend upon that one, parent material means the parent rock from where it originate, and the time means how long it takes time for the formation of this one layer of soil. So, these are the factors responsible for the soil formation. So, I am just going to conclude here, and we are going to just continue this one story in the next one class, but this topic is going to be concluded here. This with the thought which is telling to us the soil is the great connector to our lives, the source and destination of all. We are going to meet with another topic in the next class. Till then, take good care of yourself. Thank you.